Hey guys, God bless you. Good morning. Here is Daniela. I wanted to quickly come on YouTube. I'm at California this morning. Whew, it's a beautiful, beautiful place up here. And every time I travel, I have you guys in my heart. And the Lord always places something in my heart to share with you all. And as I was thinking, I was like, God, what should I tell your people today? What would be something that could help them stay encouraged and, most importantly, walk towards what God has for you, right? A lot of times we know what we want to do with God, or we know what God has for us, but we don't know how to get there, right? It's easy to tell people just pray and fast, which is super helpful. But I also think that there are some things that we can do as individuals. So before I go ahead and talk about that, I want to show you guys this beach is so beautiful. This is so pretty. This is the beach at Santa Monica. I was going to get closer, but I'm a little bit scared of the water. And I respect nature. Like, I'm not going to cross a line and pretend like if the water didn't want to rise up and overtake me, I'm gonna be okay. So I'm like, let's just respect each other and I'll appreciate you from over here. It's not that cold. I just didn't prepare well for this trip. We planned it in a day, so I just put whatever together. But back to what the Lord was placing in my heart, y'all. So I wanted to give someone the advice today to live intentionally. Okay, live intentionally. Make sure that every time you're going to make a decision, you are thinking it through. I feel like 2024 has to be the year where many of us make the decision to really care about what we're doing with our lives, like really care about how we're eating, really care about the people we keep close to us, really care about the conversations we're having with other people, and also the conversations we're having about ourselves. And always staying focused so that the decisions that we make lead us closer to the life that we want to live, right? If we make, and there's a dog close to me. If we make careless decisions, then we can't be upset whenever we see the rewards or the consequences, right? If we're not aware or conscious about what we're trying to do or how we're trying to live, then we can't be upset whenever we see life just be a mess. So one advice I wanted to give you guys today is, intentionally keep certain people around in your life. If you know people make you feel horrible, if you know people disrespect you or bully you, intentionally keep those people away. Just realized that a lot of people walk by here and I can't focus. Okay, just if certain people around you make you feel horrible about yourself, then it's important to intentionally keep them away, right? If you have certain behaviors that you know affect you, then it's important to intentionally stop doing these behaviors, but not live a life where you're like, oh no, it doesn't matter, I'm just going to do whatever, because then we can't be surprised when things don't work out for us. Then we can't be surprised when we end up somewhere that we don't want to be, or that we're just unhappy in general, because we have to be intentional about what we do. So I would say, be clear about your goals. Be clear about what you want to see this next year in your life, and try as much as you can, right? It's not going to be perfect, but try as much as you can to aim towards that, right? Like every day, make small moves towards it so that you can know that you're building up to that moment where you conquer, right? It's like every step along the way, you're working very hard to make it there. But I wanted to share that with someone because that is what has helped me a lot. And I was sitting here. Usually I used to go close to water whenever I would travel, and I would get very emotional because I would not be happy with life. So I always would go to water as a place to almost like refresh and like get closer to God. And as I was coming here today, I was like, wow, like I don't have anything negative that I need to talk to God about. There are some small things that I'm like, okay, God, help me in this area. But more than that, I can honestly say that God has helped me along the way. God has delivered me. God has healed me. God has restored me. So this is something that has helped me. And I think it could help somebody else as well. Know that God is going to bring abundance of blessings into your life if you dare to believe it to be true. Okay? Last night as I was praying, the Holy Spirit said countless blessings. He said, tell my people, I'm going to bring them countless blessings. They're not going to be able to catch up on how many blessings He is going to bring to you and to your family and to your loved ones. So make sure that you see that. Make sure that you know God is bringing many blessings. God is bringing much restoration. God is bringing much healing. What God is doing, He's doing it in abundance. It's not going to be something small. It's not going to be something small that God is going to do. It's going to be something that you can't even count. So God bless you all. Look at this pretty water. If you like water, this is a beautiful spot.